Hi all, in this session we are going to see the differences between HTML collection and node list. In our past few sessions we have already understood which method will be returning HTML collection and which method will be returning node list. Now we are going to compare both of this and we are just going to learn more about HTML collection and node list. Now these both are nothing but these are collection of a DOM nodes. Now nodes are everything. Now this title is a node, head is a node, body is a node, H1 is a node, paragraph is a node, everything is a node. So both HTML collection as well as node list, these are collection of DOM nodes. And we have seen there are multiple types of nodes. Totally, I have shown you 8 type of nodes, but we are going to focus only on 4 types. That is element node, text node, comment node, and document node. And also there was a shortcut ETCD to remember ETC etc. And D we are just going to add. And for each node, we will be having the node value as well. So we have seen node is everything including text node as well as comment node. This node list is going to include all the nodes, text node, comment node, everything. But this HTML collection will only include the element node. Okay, it is just going to include one type of node, that is element node. But node list can contain all the nodes, comment, text, everything. Now we are just going to see some basic example. I will just create one variable. Let para is equal to document dot get element by, let me use get element by tag name, and inside this I'm just going to use this paragraph. I will just write here log and I will just print p. I have to print para. Save this. I will open inspect. Now in my console you can see I have received HTML collection and I am having only one paragraph. So it has returned me HTML collection of one item. Now suppose I am having two paragraphs and here I will give para 1 and here I will give para 2. I will save this. Now it is going to return HTML collection of two paragraphs. If I open this, you can see this is my paras 1 and this is my para 2. And for both, we are having the index number. Now if I just open this first one, now inside below this, we will be having inner HTML as well as inner text. So whatever content I am having inside this, that will be displayed. So inner HTML, inner text, both will be giving the same result. But basic difference is HTML will be containing tags as well. Now if I just write here bold tag, I will write here B. I will copy this. And here also I will paste. I will save this. Now again if I open, I am just showing you the differences between inner text and inner HTML. You can see inner HTML, this bold tags will also be included. But for inner text, whatever inner tags we are having, that will not be displayed. The content inside that will be displayed. Okay, I will just remove this. So this is the HTML collection. It is just going to return element nodes. In the same way, I'm just going to copy this and below I'm going to write, we are going to see, now we are going to see about node list. I will write here 1 and inside this I'm just going to pass query selector all. These methods previously we have seen. If you have not watched that video, I suggest you to watch that so that it will be easy for you to understand the differences between HTML collection and node list. Now inside this I'm just going to pass li because I'm having multiple li's. So I'm just going to write here li and here I'm just going to display para 1. I will save this. Now you can see it has returned me this node list. How many LIs I am having totally, that many collections I have written. So now inside this HTML collection, I am having the same result. Okay, it is just going to give me the collection as well as inside node list, I am having the collection. Now it is just going to access the element node, but this will be containing all the nodes. Now suppose for this, if I write here index 0 dot child nodes, this is the property to find the nodes. Now if you see here, my first node you will be seeing as li, okay, li. But as soon as I save this, my first child is text. And here also, if I just write here child 0, and I'm just going to write here child nodes, I will save this. Now you can see, as soon as I write child nodes, what happened? Entire thing is changed and I got the result as node list. So whenever we apply this child nodes property, we are going to get the result as node list. I will remove this, and also we are just going to remove this. Save. Now this is our HTML collection and this is our node list. Now if I am having multiple data, now we can access using loops. Now inside HTML collection, I'm just going to create one variable. Result is equal to, I will give my variable name dot for each, and inside this I'm just going to pass here values. Whatever parameter you want, you can pass. And here I just want to display this log. Let me just write here values. I will save this. I will be getting this error. Uncaught para dot for each is not a function. I will just comment it out, copy, and below this I'm just going to paste, uncomment, and instead of para, I will write here para 1. I will save this. Now you can see this for each function we can apply inside this node list, and every element, whatever content I am having, li1, li2, li3, li4, all will be accessed and I will be getting the result. But this can be accessed using normal for loop. Now here if I just write here for, I will create one variable, let I is equal to 0, I is less than my para dot length. Whatever length I am having, it should be less than that because we are starting from 0 length, and each time I just want to increase the value of I. Inside this I will copy, here I will paste, instead of values I will just write here para I. I will save this. Now for this also you can see we are able to access. But when we get the result as HTML collection, entire collection will be wrapped inside square bracket. But actually it will not be treated as an array. We cannot access that using for each loop, or whatever methods we are having inside arrays, we cannot use inside that. Node list will basically return array of objects, so we can easily use for each loop and we can access individual items. And one more difference is, whenever we are getting HTML collection, those can be accessed by their name or index number or IDs or whatever it is. But node list can access by their index number. And also there is one more difference. HTML collections are static, but node lists are live. Next session, we are going to see the difference between what is live and what is static. As of now, by name itself, you can understand live is whatever performance that is going on live. Static means it is just at one place. It is not going to affect anything. It is just going to stand at one place. So HTML is live and node list is static. These are the basic differences between HTML collection and node list. HTML collection will be containing element nodes, but node list will be containing all the nodes. HTML collection examples, if I take, we have get element by tag name, get elements by class name, and also we have children property. Node list, we have query selector all, we have child nodes property we have seen, and also we have get elements by name, which we have not seen, but that also will be returning node list. But both are a collection of DOM nodes, so you should not get confused with both. HTML collection are live and node list are static. And also HTML collection can be accessed by the name, ID or index number, and node list can be accessed by their index number. And for each loop cannot be used inside HTML collection, but for each loop can be used inside the node list. Inside node list, we can use for loop as well. But only to show you for each will not work in HTML collection, we have returned the example of for each. I hope you are clear with the differences between HTML collection and node list. Next, we are going to see why HTML collection is live and why node list is static.